The midday sun beams harshly off the sand, almost intolerable. The glare assaults my eyes. Though the heat distorts my vision, my eyes have slowly adapted. Dust swirls in the air, hindering visibility. Yet I push forward. We're descending a rocky slope in New Mexico, where sparse shrubs and cacti match my height. The desert sand is relentless, making trudging through it a grueling task. Still, in this moment, it doesn't weigh on my mind. I squint to peer beyond the next ridge. Though it's a long way off, I can see deep into the arid expanse below. Running, tumbling, laughing, and yelling for what feels like an eternity, we've lost track of time. An endless now blurs everything together. Specific concerns are far from my mind, replaced by a serene acceptance. Perhaps delirious, but it feels right. In this slice of time, we lack nothing. As the sun dips towards the horizon, its orange hue makes every grain of sand glimmer, illuminating our clothes and eyelashes. Each particle seems distinct, and every drop of sweat shimmers under the sun's heat. We press on, towering figures amidst the sparse desert flora. Jessica spots a roadrunner and attempts to lure it closer with a scrap of food. The first creature we've encountered brings a surge of hope. Clear skies and wildlife are rarities in this vast wilderness, yet the euphoria fades, replaced by anxiety. Thoughts return to reality, questioning how much longer we can endure. Carrying Ben complicates everything, but abandoning him was never an option. We need him. Time in the desert blurs. When did the storm start? Sand dunes seem to engulf us, erasing landmarks, and Ben's collapse feels like ages ago. These questions spiral in my mind, overwhelming me. Easier not to dwell on them. Questioning brings a relentless loop, endlessly rehashing our decisions. Should we have stayed longer? We had no fuel left for warmth. Should we have searched for more supplies? Scavenging felt thorough. Could we have prevented the accident? It wasn't anyone's fault. Could we have waited longer? Suffocating thoughts verge on making me scream. Suddenly, a sandball hits my head. Damn it, Jessica! Night falls quickly. Driftwood and other dry brush have been gathered, trying to keep it protected. The fire starter is one of the few tools I have. Unfortunately, the flares were in Ben's pack, which fell further down the ridge. Jessica, more indifferent now, disagreed on the bag's importance. A fire is started, and I pull out a piece of jerky. Jessica asks, "So, what's on the menu?" Trying to be lighthearted. Silence is my response as I cut a piece from Ben's leg, sparingly, with hunger gnawing at us. Placing it on the fire, I reflect on how we divided his remains to carry more efficiently. It's been some time since he passed. After his fall, we tried to halt the bleeding. Brutal days and relentless wind made melting scant water for drinking near impossible. Food ran out shortly before he died. A fair amount remains, yet wasting anything feels wrong. Watching it cook, I feel compelled to speak. "You shouldn't be throwing food around." Jessica frowns, a mix of confusion and anger on her face. "What, waste? You tried to feed that roadrunner." "I saw," she interrupts. "It was just a finger." "Are you seriously going to? Do you think you'll catch a roadrunner, idiot?" I snap. Seething, I eat in silence. Jessica chews noisily, staring blankly, perhaps trying to provoke me. She's not who I thought she was. Chewing the tough skin is difficult. I burnt it to a crisp, better overdone than undercooked. Chewy, tough, sinewy. The desert is silent tonight. Besides our chewing, only the gentle wind whispers. I try to focus on anything else while eating. Stars catch my gaze before I burrow into the sleeping bag. I remember how Jessica would sob at night, her weak and pitiful voice echoing in my mind. Why isn't anyone coming? Ben, even in his suffering, would console her. Waking up the next day is the hardest thing ever. Not because I want more sleep. Blindingly bright, the sun makes my feet ache so intensely that standing seems impossible. Socks are fused to my skin. With a roar of pain, I finally stand. We continue, and the pain in my feet shifts to numbness. This can't be good. The wind picks up. A small copse of Joshua trees appears, and I suggest to Jessica that we rest there. Ignoring me, she keeps moving. I shout that I'm heading over. My legs are about to give out, and the wind stings my face. Approaching the trees, I look into the harsh light. Wham! Another sandball hits me. Damn it, Jessica! I realize I'm bleeding. Stumbling, I catch sight of something darting past. Vision blurs from the blood and blinding sun. Jessica, what are you doing? I cry, collapsing among the trees. Jessica's silhouette looms above me. Then I hear it, a helicopter. I try to scream as Jessica runs toward it, yelling for help. The blade's wind grows stronger. Despite Jessica's strange behavior, relief washes over me. This nightmare is ending. Suddenly, a searing pain pierces my head, like a spike driven through my skull. Hearing nothing, feeling nothing, I sense faint sounds. Where's the helicopter? Like waking from a dream, I see through the blinding light and blood. Jessica is above me, her knife cutting into me.